You've made it this far, but you will not find us so easy to defeat. We will settle our scores here by avenging this extinct Hydra and our dying homeland with your death. It's not extinct. It's gonna have babies. What's it like living in Japan compared to the USA? I tell ya, that's a great question, Sin. It's a very good question. And the answer is, isn't otaku an offensive term there? Tojo! Listen carefully. The world is not just a single entity. Keen, this world is not the world you grew up in. 10 years ago, something happened that put your very soul teetering on the balancing scales of fate, with a 50-50 chance of life or death. This is when your future was split in twain. In your home world, you survived to live a happy and prosperous life. That is how you made it to the present point in time. However, here in this alternate world, you are in fact dead and buried. You died 10 years ago, but this world's timeline has flowed on regardless. You have no place in this world. Here, you are but a ghost brought back from the past. I do not know what happened 10 years ago, nor can I guess what triggered your entrance into this world. Perhaps in this world you are the missing piece from a giant puzzle. And maybe, just maybe, the vacuum created by your non-existence here has drawn you across the border between the dimensions to fill the void in that puzzle. It seems the patient has been poisoned with Hydra venom. Is this the place? It's just your average beach. You ready, guys? Crafty watching. Way. I'll be in the room next door, so call me when you need me. And do not forget that even though the poison is gone, she has not completely recovered. The general and his men are headed for Fort Dragonia. Oi, Keen, did you hear that? While I was snoozing away in Goldove, Lynx and his mob hightailed it out of the manor. That fort's supposedly a ruin built by the extinct Dragonians. I heard there have been all kinds of mystic rituals there. It's said that the dragon tear was needed for the rituals. Bloody bastards, what are they up to now? Keen, this is no longer just our problem. If we don't stop these buggers now, they're gonna cause some major hell around here. If you intend to go to the fort, I would offer you a word of advice. When you get on your boat, first head north and then east. You should find a small island there. A retired dragoon now lives there. Find him and ask for advice. Where am I going, guys? There, the foot bone's connected to the leg bone. Leg bone's connected to the knee bone. Alright, I'll shut up. But seriously, thanks a lot, guys. I'm finally in one piece. I'm sure we'll meet again somewhere someday. Thanks, man. Thanks to you guys, I can hang with my grandma again. Ask me if there's anything I can help you with. Skilly became the life of your party. That's funny, cause he's dead. Hey there, Game Reflex here, and you're about to watch some gameplay from my Chrono Cross Remaster streams. In our streams, we play a lot of JRPGs and encourage viewers to practice their English and/or Japanese in chat. If you enjoy this content, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and also to follow me on Twitch to chat or watch me live. The link is in the description below. どうも、キンリフレックスです。ここでは Twitch でライブ配信しているクロノクロスリマスター版のゲームプレイをアップしていきます。Twitch の配信でたくさんの日本の RPG をプレイしていて、見に来てくれている視聴者の方にチャットで英語や日本語の練習してもらっています。内容が気に入られた方はチャンネル登録、そして Twitch のフォローをよろしくお願いします。Twitch では私とチャットしたり、ライブ配信を見ることができますので、動画の下のところにあるリンクをどうぞクリックしてください。You human bastards, you dare befoul our new lands too? Oh, there was a Togetic. Nice. These guys have iron, which is super important for... Oops, no, don't. Okay. Super important for crafting. So I need to steal as much as I can. That is my goal. Fortunately, sometimes I steal those things. Non-irons. Good job. You're too distracted to notice. That's perfectly fine. You guys have zero obligation to catch them for me. I'm very appreciative that you do. I heard it. Thank you. Yeah, String Riders is up, guys. So place your units. Guys, did I tell you I ordered Final Fantasy shirts and they should be here soon? Unfortunately, they're so popular that my two favorites that I really wanted, Final Fantasy, I'm going to say them in this order intentionally because I'm not trying to make a meme. My two favorite Final Fantasies are 9 and 6. Both of them were sold out almost instantly. I forgot to order them right away. I let like 20 hours pass from the first sale, and both of them were completely sold out. But I bought shirts from Final Fantasy 5, which is Chocobos, very cute. 7, which I don't know why that's not sold out. 10, don't know why that wasn't sold out. 15 and 16. I know why those weren't sold out. I forgot my last thought. I got interrupted by wanting to tsukumi on P-chan. Yes, very cute. The chocobos are gonna be so cute. Oh, but I was just gonna say, like, I definitely want to get stuff like Final Fantasy related or that kind of stuff, even though it's technically like rare. I don't want to just not use it. It's a waste. Like, I don't usually like to get game memorabilia unless it's something you can also use, right? Because I don't like to kind of like be pack ratty and just have a bunch of stuff. I mean, that's that's how I feel. I'm not saying I never do that. I am a hypocrite in that I have all that, but actually that's after I threw away half of them because of what I just explained. A couple years ago they had these really cool Pokemon shirts and 3 out of 4 of the designs were sold out before I got off work. Ew, that sucks. Yeah. Yeah, I know. A lot of things, Colonel, I'm a hypocrite. A lot of things I say I almost immediately contradict, so don't worry about it. Yeah, all of the plushies were they're arcade prizes, right? Part of it's just like I see something I really like the character, and I also like to win at the game. Anyway, check this out, guys. These things that I can't show you right now, but I swear I have proof. There were some Pokemon like kid-sized blankets and some UFO catchers, some claw games, and I noticed right away that the size of the claw, the size of the product, and the spacing of the It was the type where there's 2 bars, and then there's like a flat object on the 2 bars, like this, yeah? And so you're supposed to, essentially, imagine the second bar, but I only have 2 hands. You're supposed to lift it up, and then it'll balance on the second bar, and then it'll drop a little bit this way, and you keep doing it, and you try and spin it. Eventually it'll fall in between, right? That's the goal with these things. But I noticed that the claw was almost the same size as the product, which is usually good for you. And also the bars were kind of close together, which means it's easy mode, that like compared to the length of the thing. So I get the first one. In one go, as I thought. It was too much the same size, so it lifted up really far, and it just slid off the pole. Which is it's not what's supposed to happen. It's not supposed to be possible to get in one goal. You're supposed to put the claw a little bit to the left or right, and then behind, and basically rotate it, right? You're supposed to rotate it slowly. It's not supposed to be able to, you should never be able to get in one go. But I thought that I would be able to, just by the way it was incorrectly set up, and I did. The guy comes in and replaces it, and then I told my wife, hey, we got this for one go, so it's $1 basically, or a pretty nice Pokemon towel. She goes, you know what, we need more towels for the daycare. Can you go try and get some more? So I go back. There's two placed at once in the machine until they come in and replace it. Lo and behold, it's the same settings. So I try it again and get each of them in one go as well. So for $3, I got three nice Pokemon towels. And literally, then we intentionally, because we didn't do anything bad, but I felt guilty, if that makes sense. Like if we just went into a casino and like cheated them out of a lot of money, right? I felt somehow guilty, so we put them in a different bag and then started, looking at the machine next to them. And the guys, 2 people, because it notifies them when they're missing. It has sensors. The guy who had just replaced it comes back. He's like telling his partner, that was really fast. I think the settings are wrong. We need to. They started changing the bars to be further away and like resetting up the settings. I'm like, yep, you should probably do that. And my wife and I just stood there nonchalantly listening to their conversation and pretending like it wasn't us. Not that we really did anything wrong. The really fluffy Pokemon dolls lounging. Yes, we talked about it. Oh, on your sofa, nice. He likes the really lewd figures, and he's a family man, so he can't buy them anymore. I never bought the lewd figures. You should have. I've seen those. Yeah, they're all over the place, Graft. All over. Pro Claw Gamer. Yeah, just spent too much time on them. They figured it out, yeah. Well, had so I did him a favor because I pointed it out. Because the first time, if I only did one and not very fast, then they didn't know. So I had to do the other 2 like really fast so they knew. So I saved them money because now the next person had to spend more money on it, I'm sure. Never. I knew you'd come. Now we must confront you fools once again. I suppose this is fate. This ends now with your death. Die, human scum. Action figures seem neat, but I hate dissing them. Yeah. As you get older, I hate having stuff that isn't useful around the house, except for this. And my main argument is that now I use it as background from Twitch, so it's, Okay, I'm just gonna auto battle. Catch, thank you for helping me catch a Beautifly. What else? What else am I excited about in life, guys? Do amiibos count as action figures? I would say not by the definition I was just talking about because they have a use, right? They have an actual function. And I'm not in any way talking down on anybody who buys action figures. Like, I understand 100% the appeal to that. They do look cool. They if you wanna like set them up in your house and make a cool display, that's perfectly cool. I'm not shaming. I'm not shaming. That's just I'm talking about the organizing of my house, I guess. My point was that I like to get... Sorry, I went so far off the point. It's not that I'm trying to enforce that I don't buy action figures. I'm trying to just say that I like to buy, or catch if possible, things that have a use, like the Pokemon towels, right? We literally sewed on the rubber straps to make it the towel. What do we call it? What is shikibitomo in English? Like a sheet, the sheet that you strap to the cots that little kids sleep on. We literally immediately put that to use. No. Because it's a whole towel, and then on each corner we got the fitted sheet cover. Yeah, kind of fitted, but it's only fitted because we put 4 rubber straps on it. But yeah, thank you. Action figures are called action figures because they are posable. Did we wait? Nope. Oh, So they definitely don't count as action figures because they don't even... Wait, what? Was that a boss? I auto-battled it. We leveled up our star level? Okay. That's cool. I had no idea, or I would have been trying harder. Kuro, what strength? I cannot allow our clan to be defeated here. The next time will be your last. Come after us, humans, if you want to save the fairies. Retreat. Talruff. Bearduff. Guys, I had no idea that was a boss. I feel attacked. Good. Yeah. I'm guilty of collecting things that just go on display and are not actually useful, but then also I don't like clutter. More stuff to clean when dusting, so I never put them out, and they just sit in the drawer for years. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I'm not... Clearly, I have done it. I'm just saying, like... Yeah. You know. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with the action figures. My solution is dusting. Don't dust. Oh. You. Wait. I wanted to go the wrong way and I went the right way. What's going on? How there's so many ways to go, guys. Okay. Empty. Nothing. How was that? How did you live there for 2 years? And I'm not trying to like... I don't live in China. I mean like in any area where there's that much pollution. That sounds gross. Sounds so gross. Ooh, I know who I want to give that to. Okay, the second we get to another saving point, we will switch out for Crafty, okay? JPEG, what kind of figures do you have, by the way? Curious. Like, what characters? Hey, middle-aged. I've been to China only once, and it was for work. And technically we had at least a few hours at the end of each day. It was for like 5 days that I was there, and I worked every day. What's the word? Any, like... I can't English today. Any sightseeing. But at least, you know, maybe go and see some restaurants or just see what the town is like. What the towns are like in China. Or at least that area. And anyway, all 5 nights, every single night, he took us to a required, paid for, but required dinner at the same exact restaurant that he likes. The same restaurant, 5 nights in a row, guys. Same restaurant. I got to see nothing but the hotel, the expo center, and that restaurant. Very, very, I think they're blocking the save point. That's funny. Disappointing trip. I mean, it was from, I made money, so that's good, but you know. Guys, Crafty, you are back in the party. Welcome back. Yes, ban him, Hee-chan. Ban him for every nominated marble he choked on. Survivors is streaming while everyone we follow is also streaming, and I can't watch that many streams at once, but I lurk. Yeah, exactly. Like, she's often streaming when I'm just coming in to make those stream. And so, often it's hard for me to be too active, but I was also lurking, yeah. Guys, let's shout out. She's not here, to my knowledge, but let's shout her out anyway because she's awesome. This guy gets it. Yep. Thank you, Lex May, for the lurk. I appreciate it. Good luck with your Japanese study. And there. Can we get a shout out for Lex May? Daiichi syndrome is where you feel the need to spite King by eating the inedible. That's just... Did you discover that, Toshi? AKA Daiichi? Stop eating inedible things. Don't eat inedible things. Don't do it. Don't have to... The paper part of it is... It's strange. It's whatever. But I just like... I like the RPG aspect of it. I like the way Mario RPG has always done things. I don't know if you played the original Mario RPG, but you know, Squaresoft helped them out figure out their bearings. I don't think Squaresoft helps them anymore with their RPGs, but they mix RPGs with like the actual actions of like pushing A right as you jump on their heads to get the extra damage, or pushing A right when you get hit to block some damage. And I think that's really fun twist on RPGs. They did that also in the Mario and Luigi RPG. Was it just called Mario Luigi RPG? For 3DS or DS. That was fun too. Basically, yeah, I like RPGs, and I like Mario, so I like Mario RPGs. So you've made it this far, but you will not find us so easy to defeat. We will settle our scores here by avenging this extinct Hydra and our dying homeland with your death. It's not extinct. It's gonna have babies. My mind thinks it's a 3D game, but it's a 2D game. Yeah, that is a little bit confusing. I completely understand. Still only making half a cookie here. Well, maybe you should work harder. I knew it. I knew he doesn't love us. I do, Smurf. I do. Smurf, did you get your shout out? You did. You're from Japan. Half true. I live in Japan. I'm originally from Las Vegas. This is a bilingual stream. I am fluent in Japanese. Most days. So if you have any Japanese questions or Japan what's the word? Culture questions.
chat, is there any?
Definitely feel free to ask. A lot of chat as well speaks, or at least studies Japanese.
Give him butt cheeks. Chat about to give him butt cheeks.
He's from Nevada, but he lives in Japan with his family. Thank you for answering that for me, P-chan.
You know what? I think it's a combination of the fact that it was also like that's big on my screen.
Yes. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking, Sin? Hi-ho tank. Let's get this tank, guys. To be honest, I only know a few words from anime memes. Oh, shoot. What words do you know? What's it like living in Japan compared to the USA? I tell you, that's a great question, Sin. It's a very good question. An answer is very unending, right? There's so many things I can say comparing the two countries, like living. All in all, I would say as a total, I like it much more than living in the US, which is why I remain here. Not to say that the US is a bad place to live. But there are, of course, negatives as well. There are things that I complain about daily. But yeah, all in all, I like it very much here. I live in kind of the Tokyo area, so there are basically a multitude of things to do anytime that you see fit. Lots of arcades here. Lots of, the weeby stuff, lots of the nerdy stuff. I don't think I'd consider myself a weeb because I think you have to not understand Japanese culture. Otaku is okay. You can call me otaku if you want. Lots of game stuff, lots of anime stuff here, right? That's fun. Like I see Kimetsu no Yaiba, like Demon Slayer, goods everywhere. I have a Kimetsu no Yaiba shaving razor, right? How do I like it here? As far as lifestyle, Japanese people are very kind and nice. In the same way, a lot of Americans are very nice, and they're in different ways. So I think both countries have that. Of course, they also have jerks, but the majority of people are nice. The answer's never ending. If you wanna, isn't otaku an offensive term there? More times than not, if you call someone else an otaku, it's probably negative. If you call yourself an otaku, you're owning it, so I guess it's okay. I don't go around advertising myself as otaku, but I wouldn't be offended. So I do, like video games and other nerdy stuff. It's basically, it means like the exact same as geek. Otaku is basically geek, so you can say computer geek. Geek, it literally means to be really infatuated with one thing, right? Computer geek means you love computers, right? Computer otaku means the same thing. If you just say geek, of course, yeah, it sounds negative. Thank you for watching this gameplay from Chrono Cross Remaster. If you enjoyed this content, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and also to follow me on Twitch to chat or watch me live. The link is in the description below. クロノクロスリマスター版のゲームプレイを見てくれてありがとうございました。内容が気に入られた方はチャンネル登録、そして Twitch のフォローをよろしくお願いします。Twitch のリンクは下のところにあるので、どうぞクリックしてください。